You're right. I was in fact muted. It's okay, I was fixing it. I noticed. Hi! Ah! That's what I was saying while I was muted. That's literally all. Hi! I'm little. I would like to be bigger. I would like to be bigger. Hi. #1 professional streamer. Hi Mill. Hi Eprek. Hello. Hello. Do I want to see something really messed up? Oh my god. I love seeing messed up stuff. That is insane. Hey, why aren't you recolored? Hey! That alert was the wrong color. 26 months! That is insane. Also, why wasn't the TTS on? Well, if my alerts are a little bit messed up, it's because I spent yesterday moving away from Stream Elements. And they're a little bit messed up. But thank you, Mill! That's insane. That is more than 3 months, believe it or not. So yeah, you might see like, hey Yuzu, your alerts look different. Hey Yuzu, your chat looks different. It's because I'm no longer using Stream Elements. Because of the obvious. I'm using Slime 2 for chat right now. It's pretty rudimentary, but it gets the job done, so that's good enough for me. And I moved my alerts to Streamlabs and everything else to mix it up, which thank God I was using already, because otherwise that would have been way too hard. Anyways, hi! Hi! I missed you guys! What were you guys up to for the last month, huh? What have you guys been doing, huh? I was working. Believe it or not, I was working, and I will continue to be working. I know, that's insane. Also, we're listening to my Spotify rap right now. I feel like I should mention that. Just so you know what's going on in my brain and how I'm sick in the head. You broke your nose and cut up your face like 3 weeks ago? Oh my god. I hope you're okay. That sounds scary. You have no idea. You've had a job for 6 months and the time just disappeared. So true. So true. It does happen. Also, if you're like, Yuzu, you sound weird. It's because I'm coming down with something. I'm like fighting off a cold or something. I don't really know, but everybody at my work is also getting sick, so I assume that's what I have. Thanks, Callum! I can't believe I have the default resub message. The default resub alert. That's so fucked up. Oh my god. Hi, Train! What the hell? Hi, Callum! I missed you! Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it, even if my alert was boring. You hit a curb with your face. The curb won. You're doing good, though. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad you're okay now. That sounds scary. Hi, Callum! Hi! Ah! I'm excited to be back. I miss this. If you don't know why I was gone for a month, it's because I got a job. It's because I got a job and I was working very hard. That's not true. I'm being paid minimum wage, so I'm working minimum wage hard. But I'm back now. I'm back now. Ew, gross. Work. So true. I haven't really talked about this anywhere, but I do think my schedule is gonna change for a bit. Obviously. Aside from not streaming for a month, I will be streaming every Sunday now. No longer doing Monday and Friday. Hey now. Come on, man. On my first day back? On my first day back? So I killed that guy. Anyways. As you know, I used to stream Mondays and Fridays. With how unpredictable my schedule is, that is no longer feasible for me. So, for the time being, for like the next couple weeks, maybe month, I will be streaming every Sunday. And then afterwards, I'll hopefully have my schedule with work sorted that I can stream every Thursday and every Sunday. So that's a new plan, just so you guys are aware. I'll tweet about it too, don't worry. But yeah, it's because I never work on Sundays, so it's pretty safe to say that I can stream every Sunday. I might not be able to go too late, depending on when I work the next day, because if I work the early shift, I have to be up at 6:30, so I can't stream till like 4 again. I think that's that. Do you guys want to hear what I've been up to all month? Do you guys want to hear what I've been doing besides working? You guys want to hear my stories about work? Because, so you know how before I went on break, I said I would take notes of everything interesting that happened so I could tell you guys? Newsflash, I didn't do that. But you know what I did? I messaged my friends about it. Just messaged my friends about it. So just before stream, actually the reason why I started a little bit late. 1, because I forgot how to stream. And 2, because I was going through my DMs with BZ. And writing everything down in a notepad. I just wanted to stop by and say hi, though you've got to go do things and stuff. Oh. I get that. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Applicant! Applicant! Slay! That's BZ. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Oh yeah. As I mentioned before, I moved away from Stream Elements, but I migrated all of my commands to mix it up. The only thing that I couldn't get working of my commands is the burp counter. The burp counter? The burp counter is gone. There's still a burp command, just for fun. So when I burp, hold on. That one's for you, Callum. So when I burp, you can still use the burp command. You can still type !burp in chat, but it won't add to the counter anymore because I don't know how to do that and mix it up. But that's okay. Hi, Captain Boo. Thank you. I'm back. How have you been? How have you been doing? So we're doing story time. I wrote everything down in a notepad. I literally scrolled back in my DMs with BZ. Oh my god. That's also the default message. Fuck! Okay, I have to go and change that too. Oh, are we gonna have to see all of these? Every single one? You're not gonna say ×5? Okay. Thanks, Captain Boo, for gifting 5 subs. That's so generous. I really appreciate that. Mwah! I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're always so generous when you're in my chat. You're so poggers and awesome. So thanks for the warm welcome back. If you didn't know while I was gone, it's because I got a job. I am working at a discount retailer in a mall. I won't say which retailer or where, but I am working at a discount retailer in a mall. And I was very scared about it. I was very scared about it because if you didn't know, I have incredible social anxiety. And I haven't worked in 3 years, so I was terrified. So I get there on my first day, and my boss makes me read like a 200-page document. And then I finish, and she's like, okay, now go out there and just sort clothes. Just rearrange the racks. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I can do that. Welcome back to the social workplace. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't like it. So I went out there. You know, the circle racks where you hang clothes on, right? There was no test. She just sent me out there on my first day and said, go sort through these racks. Go organize them by color. But also, there's a company standard how you organize them by color. And we don't have it because we lost it. So just make something up. First of all, what do you mean there's a company standard for how we sort them by color? What do you mean there's like a right way to sort by color? I mean, obviously there is, but it seems pretty self-explanatory. And what do you mean you lost it? And now I'm supposed to do it? Okay. Weirdo. It's because it's a discount retailer, right? Wasn't the method developed by Roy G. Biv? I don't think so. I don't think so, because we found it since, and it's literally just a color wheel. It's literally just a color wheel. It's super weird your sister worked at a similar place to that. I'm like, you're a discount retailer, you don't need that. You don't need that. That is not necessary. People don't come here expecting quality. You don't need for all your clothing racks to be organized the same way by color. It's like if the colors are grouped together, that's good enough. But sure. So I spent my entire first day sorting through clothing racks and doing absolutely nothing else. So that was fun. I asked where like the bathroom and the break room were because they weren't in the back. Because in the back there was only storage and the office. So I was like, hey guys, where's the bathroom and the break room? And they were like, oh yeah, you have to go outside of the store, through the mall, outside of the mall, through a staff door, back into the mall, up the stairs, and down a hallway to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh. Really? I don't know what Akira is. I only know the anime. I didn't know that was a store named Akira. But yeah, so for a month now, every time I've had to pee or poop, I've had to leave the store, go through the mall, go out of the mall, go through a staff door back into the mall, go up the stairs, and go through a hallway to get to the bathroom, to go take a piss. And also to go to the break room. Which the break room is supposed to be for like the entire mall. For like every store in the mall, this is the break room for, which is, first of all, it's kind of insane. But second of all, I've never seen anybody else use it. Never. It's only me. I might be the only person to use that break room. And it's like, it's an okay break room. It's got a couple tables and chairs, an attached kitchen, which is very nice. We got a kettle and a microwave and a toaster and shit, and like, a stove. That's a nice kitchen. But I think I'm genuinely the only person to use that break room. I've never seen anybody else in there. Like sometimes Like when I go to pee, I walk past the break room and I never see anybody else in there. I don't know. Akira is like a fashion clothing store. I mean, that makes sense. I just had never heard of it. So, I was very, very anxious about having to work the register. I was so scared of having to work the register. So I was asking my boss, like, hey, when are you gonna make me work the register? On like my second day. And she was like, oh, it'll be a while until you're in the system. And you can't like work the register, or like I can't teach you how to work the register until you're in the system, because you can't be using like my data or whatever, because I'll get in trouble. So it'll be like a month. So I'm like, oh, okay, phew. I'm like, phew. Because that's the single thing I was most scared about. I was so scared about having to work the register. I was so scared about having to deal with people and giving and handling money. In case I steal money from the register, maybe. I don't know. Something like that, probably. But I was terrified of it. So I was like, phew. And then she was like, go stock the shelves. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Because surprisingly, I learned that in the first week, when you're just stocking shelves, people don't talk to you that much. It's like, you'll get a customer every so often, they'll be like, oh, hey, where's this and that? And you'll tell them, it's like over there. And they'll be like, thanks, and then they'll leave. Very pleasantly surprised at how little customer interaction there was. Also, very little coworker interaction also. It's like, it turns out I don't have to suppress my weirdo self too much, because nobody talks to you. Because nobody talks to you. New registers have a login thingy for every employee, yeah. It's weird. Everything's so high-tech. It's scary. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me mute myself. Okay. Okay. I don't think that helped. I think I sound worse. But hey. Now you know that I'm actually really coming down with something. Oh, I have to sneeze. It's not coming! This doesn't bode well for the rest of the stream. This isn't boding well. I'm in trouble. So on my second day, I was just stocking shelves, except I didn't know where anything was yet. So with every box I unpacked, I'd have to go ask a coworker like, hey, where's this? Hey, where's that? Hey, how do I hang this? Hey, is it okay if I put this here? Hey, can I... Hey, can I move this over there and then put this here because there's no space? Shit like that. How's the doggy? He's a loaf. He's a loaf. He was sleeping on my bed before stream. He was very cute. I was very sad about having to leave him there and not cuddle him because I wanted to hang out in bed with him, but alas, daddy has to go stream. And I broke a mug because I was moving stuff on the shelves to make space for mugs. So I dropped one. I was like, oops, I broke a mug on my second day. They're gonna fire me. And then I was like, I went to the coworker that I'd been asking for everything. I was like, oops, I broke a mug. And she was like, eh. Like, she literally shrugged. She was like, it happens. And then she showed me where the broom was and I swept it away. Quick, eat the evidence! I could have done that. I didn't think of that though. I told on myself. I went and told my coworker that I broke a mug. By the way, on the next day, I also broke a mug. I've been breaking quite a lot of stuff. Like, I broke 2 mugs, and I broke a candle, like one of those candles that's in a glass. I broke the glass. And I broke a flower pot, and several Christmas ornaments. Do I hate mugs? No. In fact, I love them. Oh, maybe if I had a mug of tea, I would sound better. Should I go make a mug of tea right now? Oh, there's an ad break. Perfect. I'll go make a mug of tea. I'll be back in just a second. Bye! Oh, that's the wrong screen. Hi. Sorry to leave you guys hanging. I have tea now. My tea bag broke while I was stirring it. Every time I make lemon ginger tea, the tea bag breaks. I think there might be a problem with this kind of tea. But I like lemon ginger, so anyways. What was I talking about? Also, hi, I'm back. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I haven't streamed in a month. Can you tell? I'm like a fucking freak. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was breaking things. See, the thing that you have to know about me is I do like breaking things. I do like breaking things. Like, it's a dream of mine. What the hell? Don't call me Stinky. Hi, Sean. How you doing? I mean, I know how you're doing. Yeah, 9 months. The baby's due any day now. That's a whole baby. Congratulations. Actually, on my first day at work, like after what monstrosity would we create? I don't want to think about that. Something that should be beaten to death with hammers. That's the answer. On the first day of work, like after I'd finished my shift and we logged out the store because I had the late shift, there were 3 of us. And we all said our goodbyes. And we went our split ways. Except after I had walked halfway through to the tram stop, I saw my coworker who was also walking to the tram stop, and I was like, oh, no. Because we already said goodbye. And so I just trailed behind her the entire way to the tram stop, hoping she wouldn't turn around and notice me. And the entire time I was saying, if I had a bike, this wouldn't be happening. If I had a bike, this wouldn't be happening. If I was on a bike, this wouldn't be happening. So the very next day, I made an appointment to buy a bicycle. The very next day, I made an appointment to buy a bicycle. I asked a friend, hey, come with me to this big bicycle store so I can buy a bicycle. My friend was like, okay. And we went later that week. And I went to the big bicycle store, and I was very, very scared. Because I've talked about this a bunch, and I was already talking about how I was planning to buy a bicycle anyways. But I'm very scared about riding a bicycle. Because I haven't done it in a long time, and I'd have to ride it in traffic, and shit like that. Buying a bike to avoid social situations, truly inspirational. Thank you. It's what I dream of. Ugh. So, we went to the store, and we like meandered around for a bit looking at bicycles. We were like, wow, bicycles are expensive. Thankfully, I work in a mall, and the mall has like one of those big stores that sells everything. So earlier that week, I had gone to that store and I had looked at the bicycles. I was like, wow, bicycles are expensive. And so I had set aside an amount of money to buy the bicycle with. Because thankfully, I had some money left over and I was like, I can spend it because I'll get paid at the beginning of next month. So it's fine if I spend all the money that I have right now because I'll get paid. So I set aside 400 euros for a bicycle, a lock, and a helmet. And we went to the store and there weren't that many bikes that were like less than 350 euros. And that aside, there weren't that many bikes that were small enough for me. In case you didn't know, I'm short and I have short little legs because I'm short. So, most bikes were too big for me. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. So we wandered around and we saw like a display of bikes that looked to be about my size. And they had one that was bright yellow that I really, really liked. And it was on sale for like 300 and something euros. So I was like, I can try this one. And we tried it and the seat was too high for me. So I went to one of the employees and I was like, hi, I want this bike, but can you make the seat a bit lower for me? And they were like, no. This is as low as the seat goes. And I was like, oh, okay. But they were like, you can have this bike in even smaller. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I tried out that one. I was like, this is okay. I'll buy it. And they made me fill out some forms, and then I had to go back the next week to pick up the bike. Because I guess they didn't have it in store in that color. Or something. I don't know. And as I was filling out the form, I looked at the name of the bike. Because bikes have names now, right? And it was called the Teeny Dynabike. Literally, the teeny bike. It was a very humbling experience. Because then I went on to buy the helmet. And they had a little helmet section. You would have thrown it in the bin. They had a helmet section, and I went there with my friend. So we just stood around and we tried on some helmets. And at some point I asked an employee like, hey, if I like this helmet, can I just take it? And they were like, yeah, sure. But do you want me to give you a once over? And I was like, oh, okay. So the employee took the helmet that I had chosen and he put it on my head and he said, no, this is too loose. This isn't the right fit. So I was like, oh, okay. Which one would be better? Because I don't care about looks. It just has to be relatively cheap and not keep me from dying. And for the like next 5 minutes, this poor employee was just like looking through their helmet display for increasingly smaller helmets to put on my head and wiggle around and then say, that's still too big. For like 5 minutes, I was baffling this guy with the size of my tiny, tiny head. It was very humbling. And then after those 5 minutes, he was like with shock in his voice, he was like, I think we might have to go down to the junior helmets. I think you have to go down to the junior helmets and try on a helmet for children. Because your head is too small for all these adult helmets. And then the first junior helmet he made me try was like, this is the perfect fit. Come on, man. I would have thrown myself in the bin. Going to that store was a very humbling experience. So I bought a junior helmet, and I bought my teeny bike. And now, every day, I ride my teeny bike. I go to my big boy job, riding my teeny bike, wearing my junior helmet, with my adult lunch packed in my pink kindergartner lunchbox. I am a biker now. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see my bike? My teeny bike? Ta-da! Well, it's really small. Ta-da! That's her. She doesn't have a name. You can give her a name if you want. It is very cute. That pink thing on the back wheel, that's my lock. You like this bike? She looks pretty cool. Thank you. I like her too. She gets the job done. She ferries me to work and back. And she's yellow. So, pretty slay. Pretty slay. I need a name to say I write them for good innuendo farming. Oh my god, you're so right. Oh my god, you're so right. This is Bikle. That's Bikle. Because bike is short for Bikle, obviously. And I ride Bikle to work and back every day. I love riding Bikle. I mean, it's pretty tiring, right? You really feel it in the thighs after a bit, and your ass hurts like hell afterwards, but hey. I mean, it gets the job done, you know? This is middle-aged, impregnated anime man. This is Bikle. It's short for middle-aged, impregnated anime man. I don't have an image of the helmet. It's just a normal helmet. It's black. There's nothing really special about it except for the fact that it is made for teenagers. It is made for young teenagers. So I didn't prepare a picture of that. It's not Barbie, though if it had been Barbie, I would have bought it with like less humiliation. I would have been less humiliated had it been Barbie. Cause Barbie's slay. It's just a normal helmet. It's just a normal black helmet, except it's made for young teenagers. So, you know, imagine what you will. So I've been biking to work now. Not every day, because sometimes I'm like, I want to stop by other stores in the mall and buy things, and my bike doesn't have like a basket where you can put stuff in. So on those days, I still take the tram and the bus. I still take public transport. Also, now that it's getting colder, if the streets start getting like snowy or like icy, I probably won't ride the bike either. But speaking of getting colder, it's like literally snowing right now. It's been snowing. There's snow on the ground. There's fucking nuh-uh. I don't like that. No, no thank you. You want to play in the snow? Simply come and play in the snow. Idiot. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Done here yet, you don't get it till January, February? Yeah, us neither usually. Cause usually in December you get like a couple days where it's raining and snowing at the same time, so it gets real nasty. But it doesn't really snow until like January. And this time it just like straight up it just started snowing. It just started snowing. Insanity. No. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. Let's see. What's else in my notes? Oh yeah. So remember how I asked my boss when I would have to work the register and she said not for another month? Turns out she lied. Turns out she lied. Cause like a week later she was like, oh yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have you on the register. I'm like, huh? So then I had one day to mentally prepare to work at the register and I was very, very scared. Anyway, it's not that bad. Anyway, it's not that bad. They taught me the basics and stuff. And I survived my first day working at the register. Nobody was too mean to me. There was a customer who, when she came up to me, and I said like, hello, you know, the usual. She was like, oh, that voice is unexpected out of you. I'm like, you mean it? She's like, yeah, I was expecting like a really high-pitched squeaky voice, and I'm like, oh my god. It was like an old lady. And like, wow, my hormones. It's like, wow. Hi, Orion. Registry isn't too bad so long as the system's decent. The system is fine. The system is fine. You love when customers come and you confuse them also? It's funny. I was riding that high for like a week. Hi, Orion. How you doing? So yeah, after the first day, I was like, oh, the register is fine. But before that, I was like, oh my god, the register! I'm gonna barf! Turns out, things aren't that bad. Believe it or not, things are not as scary as you make them out to be. I know. I know. And then, at the end of the day, I closed the register and I was like, you stole money! You stole money from the customers. So like, oops. I still like €5. Oopsies. And that's not even the most. I'm not good at math. Except I'm pretty good at math, I just have to be focused, which I'm not good at being. You're doing okay? Awesome. Sounds like work's been good to me so far, which is awesome. Yeah, work's been pretty okay. I said this to friends too, but like, I was surprised at how little I don't like it. Which might just be the novelty. But I don't like hate it. It's like, yeah, I wish I was doing something else, but that's because I hate the concept of work in general. You know? It's like, yeah, I wish I was doing nothing in bed right now. But that's because I don't like working to begin with. Working like that is fine. It's fine. It's pretty cool. It's not bad. But yeah, ever since then, I've just been working the register every day. They're like, oh, Yuzu loves working the register? Awesome, Yuzu can work the register every single day. And I'm like, okay. Because before that, for like the entire first week, I was just stocking the shelves. And that shit hurt my muscles. I was doing like 15,000 steps a day, carrying boxes and shit. I was exhausted. And being on the register, I could just sit. I just sit and do a little bit of math. Stalking sucks. It does. It's a little bit fun when it's just like you're playing Tetris a little bit. But then it's like, that aside, it just fucking sucks. Because I have done stalking before. At one of my previous jobs, I basically just did stalking, and that sucked more. That sucked way more. Because then I was working at an electronics retailer. So all the boxes I was stalking were huge. Like fucking stand mixers and like fucking kettles and shit like that. Now I'm just like stalking little gift boxes and Christmas ornaments and stuff, so I'm like, oh, this is fine. Oh, this is actually fine. I can definitely do this, so. And when I say I just get to sit on my ass on the register all day, that's not even true. Because this store is shitty, so when you're working the register, you still have to like stalk the register area. And my boss always just makes me like clean and organize stuff by the register. Like I come in and she's like, Yuzu, organize that pallet. Is it called a pallet? The thing that a forklift lifts. Is that called a pallet? Like the wood thing? Where you put stuff on and then the forklift lifts it? Is that called a pallet? Yeah? Okay. Because right now we have a seasonal pallet, right? Of Christmas stuff, of Christmas ornaments, and that shit is getting fucked up every day. And then I come in and my boss is like, Yuzu, organize the pallet. I'm like, okay, and I go organize the pallet, and then I leave. And the next day she's like, Yuzu, organize the pallet. I'm like, okay. Sometimes it's twice a day. It's insanity. These people are animals. Oh yeah, and there was, like the day before I was supposed to pick up my bike from the store, I was heading back from work and I was like messaging BZ and talking about how scared I was of having to ride a bike. And in the middle of messaging BZ, I was like, because I was sitting at the bus stop waiting for my bus, I was like, huh, it smells like cold hot dogs. It smells like cold hot dogs. Why does it smell like cold hot dogs at the bus stop? And I looked over, and the girl that had sat next to me at the bus stop was just biting a cold hot dog like a carrot, and she had a package with like 6 more in them. And that distracted me from how scared I was of riding a bike. I was like, wow, she's really going to town on those hot dogs. It's like, I respect her. Listen, I'm not above eating a cold hot dog for dinner. I've done that before. I didn't expect it at like 9 p.m. at a bus stop. Eating them straight out the package. It's truly girl dinner. It's true. So that was fun. Also, when I picked up the bike, I told them like, can you lower the seat as far as it will go? And they were like, sure. Oh, actually, if you wanted lower than this, which was too high for me, by the way, if you wanted lower than this, we'll have to saw off the end so we can make it lower. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I had them do that. And then I didn't try out the bike for 2 days. And when I did, I asked my friend, hey, can you come with me to this empty grocery store parking lot so I can ride my bike? And he was like, yeah. And then we went. And I went in a circle and I said, this is too low. And turns out they lowered the seat too much. And I made my friend come out to do that with me. I made my friend come out to do that with me. And I was like, that's fine. I can pull it back out. Can you heighten it? Yeah. Apparently it's not, you need like a tool, which I didn't have, so I ordered it. I went and ordered a bunch of stuff that I needed anyways, because I was like, I'm already ordering things, so I can order other stuff. And I can spend my money because I'm getting paid. And so I bought a big package worth of stuff. And the tool, like the Allen, it's called an Allen wrench. That one arrived first and separately. Which I was like, oh, okay. Guess I can make the bike seat, adjust the bike seat now, and then I can ride it, which I did, by the way. And I was so excited for all my stuff. I really wanted my stuff. That was like my mantra for the next day at work. I was like, ugh, I can have my stuff. Oh, my package. Oh, all my things are in there. Oh, my new vibrator's in there. I mean, who said that? Who said that? And then I come home and the package is fucking gone. Hold on, let me build you a timeline. So, in case you didn't know, I sleep with the earplugs in. Because my dog is sometimes loud at night and he wakes me up and I don't want that, so I sleep with earplugs in. So I don't hear when the doorbell rings. But, what the post people have been doing at this house is they will ring somebody else's bell and just open the front door and like put the package in the hallway, in the stairway, which is fine. It's worked fine so far, so I was like, that's fine, right? So on the day that my package was supposed to be delivered, I slept in and I didn't hear the package getting delivered, and then I had work later. So I got ready for work, and as I was going outside, I saw my package in the stairwell. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'll pick it up, like I'll take it into my apartment when I get back, because I don't have the time to go back upstairs right now. And I've done that before. And so I go to work, and I'm like, when I get back, there's a package waiting for me. There's stuff in there. My new vibrator. And so I work my 6.5 hours, and I bike home, and I'm like, I can take out my package, and I can unbox stuff. And then I open the front door and the package is gone. I'm like, okay, stuff like this has happened before, which is when my neighbors see my package and they take it up to put it in front of my door. So I'm like, oh, that's so kind of them. And I go up the stairs to my apartment and it's not fucking there. So I go back downstairs and I look around the entire stairway, right? I go into the basement. I look around the basement. I go outside. I look around the front yard. I look around the stairway. I search them all. It's not fucking there. I go into my apartment. I write a note. I say, hey! Hey! So I had a package delivered today, and it's gone, but I know it was in the hallway, so I know somebody took it. So if you're currently harboring my package, please give it back. Love, Yuzu. And I stuck it on the front door. I never got that package back. I never got that package back. I went and I asked all my neighbors, like 2 days after that, after I hung up the note and that package still was not there, I went around and I was going door to door asking my neighbors. And some people had seen my package, because people were aware of its existence. But I never got that package back. I have suspects. The only neighbors who weren't in, the people on the ground floor. The people on the ground floor. Because I've been living here for almost 4 years now, and the postal service has been doing this for a while, where they just leave the packages in the stairway. And it has never happened that my package got stolen, but the people on the ground floor moved in this year. So they're my suspects, and also the fact that they didn't answer the door. You know what, now that I'm saying it, they might have thought that the package was for them. Because, you know, it is just left on the ground floor. They might have thought it was for them, taken it, open it, and see like, oh, there's a vibrator in here. I can't return it, now they know that I've seen their vibrator. know what? That's a fair assumption. That's a fair assumption now that I think of it. Anyways, you hope I didn't lose too much money. It was like 30 bucks worth of stuff. You hope I was able to like contact the seller possibly saying my package was stolen. Maybe they'd be able to like resend it. The thing is, in the like post app, it said delivered. Because they mark it as delivered once it's in the house. And after that, it's like your responsibility. So I don't think I'd be able to like win the case of my package never got delivered, because it did get delivered. It's fine. Yeah, someone's having a good time for free. Motherfuckers. Having a good time on my fucking dime. Can you believe it? Fucked up. Messed up. I never got my package back. But I got a commission after that. So technically I didn't lose any money. Technically I didn't lose any money. But a thing that I didn't realize until I started working on the commission, where like I started trying to work on the commission. If you'll remember, on my last stream, I mentioned that my iPad broke. It wouldn't charge anymore. Do you remember? The whole thing was that it wouldn't charge if it was turned on. It would only charge if it was turned off. For some reason. And I hadn't thought about it too much because I was like, I can still just use it. I'll just charge it overnight with it turned off and then I can just use it as normal. It's fine. Except when I sat down to try to work on the commission, I opened up Procreate and I got my Apple Pen and I was like, oh, huh, that's funny. Why isn't it working? And I was like, oh, duh, the Apple Pencil's battery is empty. So I plugged it in the iPad. And you'll never see this one coming. It didn't charge. So I was like, oh shit. And I had lost the adapter for the Apple Pencils. There was no other way for me to charge it. So I had to, we don't even have an Apple store in my city. I had to go to an Apple licensed store. And I brought my iPad. I was like, hey, this thing won't charge anymore. Like, it charges weird. And the guy there looked at it and he was like, well, if it charges when it's turned off, it seems like a software issue. So what you should do is you should factory reset it. You should make a backup and factory reset it. He explicitly told me, you should plug it in and connect it to iTunes and make a backup and the factory reset it. I was like, okay. And then I got home and I was like, wait a fucking minute. I can't plug it in and make a backup. Because it doesn't recognize it as being plugged in when it's turned on. So I can't make a backup because if it's turned off, I can't make it back. So what I did was I exported all my Procreate files and saved them onto my desktop. Because that's the only important thing really on there, thank God. And I bit the bullet and I factory reset it, which took like an hour. And it still wouldn't charge. It was still broken. This was Thanksgiving weekend, by the way. This happened over the Thanksgiving weekend, just so you know. Let me frame the timeline for you. I went to get it looked at. On Friday, I reset it. Saturday, I was working, so I couldn't go there again. Sunday, everything's closed, and I had to go there on Monday. This was like last Monday, right? Very recent. I went there on Monday. I was like, hey, so you guys told me to factory reset the iPad. It's still broken. I was like, oh, well then it might be a battery issue, so I guess we'll take it in and replace the battery. That'll cost you like 50 bucks. I was like, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fucking fine. Actually, it wasn't 50, it was like 100 and something. And as we're filling out the paperwork, it's all on an iPad because it's an Apple affiliated store, right? I'm like, oh, that's so funny that you're having me sign with the Apple Pencil, and my signature is being like influenced by the pressure of the Apple Pencil, because that's so unnecessary for your signature to be pressure sensitive. So I pointed that out and he was like, oh yeah, the Apple Pencil does that. Like, I don't fucking know that. I'm saying it's unnecessary, whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, speaking of, it won't recognize the Apple Pencil either. And he was like, oh, then that's not a battery issue. So you don't have to send it in to get the battery replaced, because it's not a battery issue. I'm like, what do you recommend I do? He's like, get a new one. So I went to the other corner of the store and I asked an employee, I said, what's the cheapest iPad you have? And he was like, this one, 350 bucks. It's on sale for Cyber Monday. I'm like, I'll fucking take it, I guess. So I bought that iPad. And then now I have a new iPad. Yay. It is kinda pog. And by new, by the way, I mean 2 years old, because it's the like iPad from 2011. Not 2011. What? 2021. I don't know how to speak. It's the 2021 iPad. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. So I have that now. You know, isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? Don't you love spending money? But hey, this one, it charges normally. And it even charges my Apple Pen. While I was at the store, I was like, do I get anything if I leave my old iPad here because I can't use it anymore? He's like, no, we only buy ones that are working. Come on. Yes. Except I lost the adapter. Except 2 days later I found it. I mean, I was ready for an upgrade regardless of it charging the Apple Pencil or not, because it was still broken. So, yeah. Spending money is okay, but not when you have to replace things you already had. Exactly. Because it was working fine aside from... Oh, talking about it is making me mad. And then to console myself, I bought ramen. I went and got ramen right after. I was literally messaging Beezy throughout this the entire time. I was like, going to have my iPad looked at again. Please pray for me. Oh, it's broken. I have to replace it. I got one on sale for Cyber Monday. It's only 350 bucks. I spent so much money. I'm gonna kill my elf. Yay, ramen. That's like literally what the message history was like, because Beezy was asleep during all this. She woke up later and had to look at that. So anyways, I have a new iPad now. Exciting. Yay, ramen! That was really it though. I was like, I just spent 350 euros. Time for ramen. Hey, I mean, on the plus side, right? I have a job, so I was able to pay for all it pretty comfortably. Thank God. Comfort ramen is always good. It's true, and that ramen was good too. I got gyoza ramen. Oh my god. Ooh. That was yummy. What else is there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. You're still trudging through the internet looking for artists and you're so scared to spend money. It's true, spending money is scary. I can recommend you my friends though. All my friends are cool. I don't know what you're looking for, but all my friends are cool. I'm sure one of them does what you're looking for. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'm in the work group chat now. At this one I've been for a while, obviously, but apparently WhatsApp is set up now that if you get added to a group with people in it that you don't know already, WhatsApp won't display like their name and profile picture until they say something in the group chat. So for like a couple of days I was just sitting in there waiting for people to talk in the group chat so I could save them in my phone and know who they were. And then one of my coworkers said something and I was like, what is that profile picture? What is that? Girl, what is that? And I went on her profile and I looked at it and oh, how do I change the slideshow? What button is slideshow? Hey, what button is to change the slideshow? Her profile picture was of this dog. Her profile picture was this dog? I was like, what is that? Girl, what is that? Hi, Fishy. Hi. Similar hair to you. Yeah, honestly, it is a Chinese crested. So yeah. So obviously I had to show all my friends this dog. And everybody's like, what is that? And then the very next day at work, I worked with that coworker, and towards the end of our shift, her daughter came by and she had the dog with her. I saw this dog in person. I was like, can I take a picture of your dog? And she was like, yes. Mom, I threw up! That's exactly what this dog looked like. Her name's Stuppy. She's 13 years old. I had her off leash the entire time, and she was just trotting behind my coworker like a little baby. I do think this is the perfect dog. I do think this is the perfect dog. It's like once you get past your first, girl, what is that? This turns out to be the perfect dog. Dog hate. Mods, ban this guy. Mods, kill this guy. Shout out to Fishy though. That's the guy, that's the friend that went with me to buy the bike and also to test my bike. That's the guy that I dragged out into a grocery store parking lot to watch me bike for 3 minutes and say, this bike's too low for me. Shout out. You can't say that just because my mod's asleep. Just because BZ is asleep doesn't mean she's non-existent. So rude. Also, we had a sale, not even for Black Friday, because it came after Black Friday. And it was just for employees. We had a sale at my work where like employees and friends and family could use a coupon and get 30% off everything. And let me show you what I bought. I got this thing. I got this thing. He's on my desk right now. I love this thing. It's incredible. I got it for 30% off. Good thing, isn't it? It's perfect. It's the perfect thing. The sale started on Monday, and I had seen him on Saturday, so I was like, oh, I need this thing. I gotta get it on Monday when it's 30% off. And so I was just like, ooh, I hope nobody buys him over the weekend. And I came back on Monday and he was still there and was like, yes! Give me that thing! And I also bought some pajamas. Cause believe it or not, working at a mall and getting an employee discount, actually kind of pog. Actually kind of pog. It's actually really cool to be able to get out of work and then go to the grocery store that's in the mall and buy your groceries. And then as you're going outside of the mall, you see that it's really raining hard, so you go back to your work and you buy an umbrella with your employee discount. And then you don't need to go out for the rest of the day. Kinda pog. Also, kind of funny that I work, the store that I work at is by the entrance at the mall, so it's right by the door. So, sometimes things happen where people steal from the electronics retailer next to us. And when I'm sitting on the register, I'll just see 3 men sprinting out the door. And then afterwards, when some of the electronics store people come to our place to buy drinks, and I'm like, hey, why were you running after that guy? And then the employees will say, oh, that was not me. I would not do that. I would never do that. Like Slay. I also wouldn't. Very fun. I do love the drama. Also, for this entire month that I've been working there, the speakers have been broken at work. So we don't actually have music in the store. But I would hear the music that they play in the mall because I work right by the register. And like at least once a day. At least once a day they would play Wonderwall. Cause after all, you're my Wonderwall. Once a day I would hear that. And at first, like the first couple times I was like, oh huh, that's Wonderwall, that's funny. That's the meme song. Because I don't think I've ever heard Wonderwall playing in Germany before. But then after a while, it's like, oh, it's Wonderwall again. It's Wonderwall again. That's weird. And now I'm like waiting for it. Like, wow, I've been here for 3 hours and they still haven't played Wonderwall. That's weird. Like, wow, it's getting kind of late on the Wonderwall. It truly is like, anyway, here's Wonderwall. As a Brit, you are legally obliged to listen to Wonderwall at least 4 times a day. Is Wonderwall British? Is Wonderwall British? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wow, you learn something every day. It's because I don't listen to music. It's because we're listening to my Spotify Wrapped right now. Does this sound like I listen to good music? It's been exclusively Vocaloid and anime music. You know I don't know who Oasis is. Never. Your rap said your favorite genre was Japanese VTuber. It was on mine too. It was on mine too, but I think my favorite genre was Vocaloid. It was like Vocaloid, anime music, Japanese VTuber, and then some, and POV indie, which that's just a fake genre. Yeah, you're a normie, I get it. Yeah, you're a normie, I get it. Okay, jeez. Rub it in, will ya? Guys, everybody point and laugh, there's a normie in chat. What else? Is there anything else I want to talk about? I'll shake my boobs at you. I'll shake my boobs at you. Die. You just said demonic whispers. Anyone else have that? No, I think Callum, you're just really, really special. Callum, you're the most specialist person in the world and you have the most unique taste. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a new tattoo. Remember how I said I would get a tattoo when I got a job? I'm getting a new tattoo. I paid the deposit already. The appointment's in February, which is really far away, but I'm really excited for it. I'm gonna get a new tattoo. Did I see gems flash out of Nanami? Bitch, you showed it to me. What do you mean, did I see it? You sent it to me. What's wrong with this thing? Everything. What do you mean that That's... Were you drunk then already? You forgot you wanted to send it to me, but you did? You said... Sean was so drunk. That was so funny. Because we've been chatting every so often about Jujutsu Kaisen and how nothing good will ever happen again. So sometimes when a new episode airs and it's horrible, I'm like, hey, how are we feeling? Because I've read the manga already. And Sean was so drunk. Like, comically. Comically, like, stereotypically drunk typos. Incredible. What tattoo am I getting? I don't actually have that one up. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I know I don't have it on this laptop, but I should be able to find it on the artist's website. Just hold on a second. Flashes. I got one from the recent spooky flashes. Let's see. It's very cool looking. I'm very, very excited. It's gonna be huge, so just a warning. Noom. Noom. This one. I want them in a line on my forearm. You love this art? It's really good. I love this tattoo artist. I have tattoos by her already. I actually only have tattoos by her. I have been looking at other tattoo artists, but she just happened to drop a flash right around the time where I was like, oh, I could get a new tattoo. It's gonna be a little bit embarrassing when I go there again and she's like, oh, hey, welcome back. Do you have any other tattoos? And I'm like, no. It's Mochi Panko. I'll type it in chat. Mochi Panko. She does regular art too and stuff. Really cool. Really cool work. This was my backup choice. I actually wanted a different one at first. Let's see. You're already following them. That sounds about right. I actually wanted this one at first, because all the other rabbits were already gone. There's a bunch of rabbits on this flash. They were all already gone. I wanted this one, because it's a rabbit, but it was taken. But I'm really happy with my backup too. I really like the apples. I'm very, very excited about that. That is the one in Hamburg. Yes. I say like there's not a bunch of tattoo artists in Hamburg that I follow, but yes. That's the tattoo artist that I go to that is in Hamburg. Frog Circle Studio, I think, is her and her boyfriend. They both tattoo. So yeah, that's the one I wanted, and then I got the apple one, which is also very cool. I'm excited. It's been too long since I got a new tattoo. Ooh. I said this before, but I knew that when I got paid, I would just blow through a bunch of money really quickly, because I would be like, I can have all this stuff that I've been meaning to get. You went there with Miro once? Oh my god. What'd she get? She's really nice. The last time I was there, she was still tattooing out of their apartment. So I got to meet their two cats and their dog. They've got their own studio now. But she's nice. She does really good stuff. Yeah, I highly, highly recommend. I'm not gonna say which tattoos I already have, because I am on her Instagram, and I would rather not get doxxed. But I'll be showing my tattoo when I get it. You finally booked to get more stuff done over Christmas holiday? Oh, that's so soon too. I'm so excited for you. Yeah. Some cat faces, you look really good. You vouch. We all vouch for Mochipanku in Hamburg. Frog Circle Studio. Mochipanku and I think her boyfriend's Q Hopper. K-I-U Hopper. Very good stuff. Also, they're Chinese like me. Highly recommend. Also just does good art. She does comics and stuff and like normal illustrations. I have art of her on my wall. Very, very poggers. Yeah, other stuff that I went and spent money on. My bicycle, the iPad. I got a massage. Literally, as soon as I got paid, I'm like, I'm booking a massage right now. Right now. Because if you don't know me, I fucking love massages. I love getting to lay down for 30 minutes and having somebody realign the muscles in my back. And like factory reset me. Oh, that was so nice. I got a hot stone massage. Where they rub your back with hot stones. It's so nice. It's so nice. You have never had a massage? They're good. They're so good. I feel like you would very much benefit from one. I think most people would. She fixed my back pain for like 2 days, and then I went back to work and my back pain came back, but hey, those 2 days were awesome. I got my first massage a couple years ago, and ever since then I'm like, I gotta get more massages, except they're expensive, so I can't get them too often. You should do it though. They're awesome. And if it's like just a back massage, they're not too expensive. They're expensive, but I spent like, it was 75 euros, I think, for the back massage that I got, the hot stone one. Oh, so good. They rub your back with hot stones and it's so nice. Like oiled hot stones. Oh. I was like, you can really dig in there, and she did. Oh. Oh. I want another massage. If I was rich, I would be getting massages every day. You come out of there feeling so oily and so relaxed. It's incredible. I've booked an appointment at the hairdressers for next Thursday. I'll be getting my hair cut and dyed. I'm very excited for that. And I do think that's most of the expensives that I've been waiting to get that I can finally do now. And then afterwards, I'm hopefully gonna save and get a PC at some point. Same, you also have an appointment at the hairdressers on next Thursday to get your hair cut and dyed? What a quanky ding. I'm very excited. I haven't had my hair professionally cut in like a while, and my bangs have been growing out, and I'm too scared to cut them myself again. And I want to get peekaboo hair, you know, the one where the bottom layer is dyed a color and the top layer isn't. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I went there in person. I was like, hey, I want to get my hair dyed, but I thought I would come in person so you could see the fucked up hair that I have and plan for how much time it'll take to bleach. You would get a massage every day if you were rich, you're behind. Oh, yes. I think most people should get a massage every day if they were rich. If I was rich, I would have a live-in massage therapist that will be paid incredibly. And I would just need their services like once a day for an hour, and then the rest of the day they could just fuck around. Except when I'm really stressed, then I would need them for 2 hours a day. Oh. The idea of it is too much for me. I want it so bad. I want another massage. Wah! I've been there a couple times. If you were rich, you would solve world hunger, but that's just you. I actually like it when people starve to death, okay? I wouldn't fix world hunger because actually I think it's really funny when people starve. Don't take that out of context. So I've been to that spa a couple times because I like getting massages, and this was the first time they had me in the big room where I think they do couples massages and stuff. But they had like tatami mats on the floor in an area. And I was like, ooh, what do you do on there? And she was like, Thai massages. And I'm like, oh! So the next time I go, I might get a Thai massage. Because I do really want to get like beat into shape. I want to get beat to the point that my body factory resets. Maybe next month. Maybe when I get paid next month. Anyways, I think that's most of the stuff that I've been meaning to talk about. It's all my notes, at least. Sure, I think that's it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming Sundays for now. Whoa! Whoa, is this the official SUPERYUZU Incorporated? Oh my god, it is! Is that the official The Frostbee Incorporated? Hi! How you doing? You came in just towards the end. I just finished talking about stuff. Hi, how you doing? 17 months. That's insane. That baby's a year old. That baby got born and is a year old. No, it's not. Shit, I don't know math. That baby's almost a year old. Do I work tomorrow? No, I have tomorrow off. You can talk to VOD user and pretend I talk back to you. I always talk back to you. That's my train of thought in my brain always. You're happy to see me? I'm happy to see you! Ah! Yeah, I have 3 days off right now. I was so excited to have 3 days off in a row. I was so excited. I was looking forward to this entire week. I'm like, oh! I get Saturday off, and Sunday off, and Monday off. That's 3 days in a row that I get to do nothing. Wow! So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Sundays this month. Maybe Thursdays later this month. I haven't decided yet. I will let you guys know. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming, is the thing. Because I'm not necessarily sure that I want to get back to Dramatical Murder when I'm just streaming once a week. You were gonna come to the store for once? Motherfucker. What the hell? Go on Tuesday. I work Tuesday. Nobody comes to visit me when I'm working. Nobody ever comes to see. Everybody hate me. Yeah, I was saying I don't necessarily want to pick up Dramatical Murder again if I'm just streaming once a week. Because it's a story-focused game. There's nothing but story in that game. And some sex. But first of all, I'm not necessarily sure I want to keep playing it. Because now that we're past the meme factor of it, I'm not sure I'm that into it. But also, it's so story-based that I don't know if it's worth it to play it once a week. But then I don't know what else to play. So if you have suggestions, do tell me, because I actually have some money, so I can maybe even buy games now. A crazy thought, I know. You come and visit me at work every day, you look up my Twitter and talk to your phone screen. Wow! That's so kind of you. That's so kind, especially because you don't use Twitter anymore. Yeah, that counts. That makes it all worth it. Let me look at my Steam library. Let's see what I have, actually. Steam. Open. Because I still don't have that many games. I never did. Ooh-ee-oo. Ooh-ee-oo. Let's see. Games I've already played. Sims 3. Games I've already played. VTube Studio. Games I've already played. And Yakuza. I could play Frog Detective. That would be a good game for that. Frog Detective 1 and 2. No, 2 and 3. Yeah, Frog Detective. I really liked 1, so I could definitely play 2 and 3, because I have them. Huh. Ooh-ee-oo. 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 Just a metal detector that detects frogs? That's a frog detector! Don't they have that at your TSA checks? Because there's the one that detects the metal, right? And then you go through another one that detects if you have a frog on you. Do they not have that where you're from? That's weird. Yeah, I think Frog Detective is my best bet right now. Once I get back to 2 streams a week, I'd like to pick up Yakuza Kiwami 2. That would be fun. But until then, maybe Frog Detective. We'll see. TSA doesn't let you bring frogs aboard. Just smuggle them on board. Have I told this story before? When I was really little, my parents and I would used to visit China together. And in China they would have... Oh, wow. Animal cruelty in this story. They would have animal markets where they would sell, like, pets. Like, every kind of animal. In inhumane living conditions, but I was like 5, so I didn't know, so I couldn't have done anything about it. And they bought me 2 little turtles in China, and we had to bring them back to Germany. So what my dad did is he wrapped them up. I don't even remember, he wrapped them in like newspaper and plastic wrap and put them in our luggage. Like, not the luggage that you take with you, but the one that goes into the baggage part of the plane. And we smuggled turtles on a plane. And then I had turtles at home. 2 turtles that were my sole responsibility that I kept in, you know those little plastic cases that you keep bugs in? That I kept in there. I was in elementary school. They did not live very long. Is all I'll say to that. They did not live very long. Because I was like 6 years old. Yeah, that's the thing that my family would do a lot. They would buy animals to make me happy. And then those animals would not live very long. We don't have time to unpack that. I think that's my stream. I think that's it. You would say that's bad, but yeah, you did that. I think most people have had some kind of pet when they were young that they did not take proper care of because they were really young and then the pet died. I think that's a common experience. For me, it was the turtles and some hamsters. And then ones that I caused, but were not my responsibility because I was a child. When people would buy animals for me. Oh, okay, so you didn't have a pet that you had when you were a child that died tragically. Hamster tragedy number 6,579. Yeah. Yeah. There were some baby chicks. We have irresponsible parents? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. There were some baby chickens that died horrible deaths. When I was like 14, I was visiting China, and my maternal grandpa bought a dog for those 2 weeks, and then when I left, they gave the dog away. Yeah, my family, my parents and their family doesn't have a great track record surrounding animals. I know, it's insane. It's crazy. Cause I got there and I thought they just had gotten the dog. I was like, oh awesome, a little puppy for me to play with. That's so cute. And then when I went back, I learned that they just gave the dog away, and I was like, huh? I was like, huh? What do you, huh? He had bad stuff too, but it was way less bad. Yeah, no, my family's not the most empathetic for animals, in case you haven't been able to tell. Oh, there were some mice too. Oh, there were some mice too. When I was like even younger, visiting China. In front of like malls or so, people will have stalls selling like little rodents for like dirt cheap. And as a kid, you're like, oh my god, mice, wow, so cute, I want one! And then your parent buys you one? And you're literally visiting a country, so you're not staying for too long? And then you have a mouse in one of those little insect containers at your grandparents' house? And you don't know what mice eat? And your mom asks the guy selling the mouse? And the guy says newspaper, and you're a child, so you think awesome, and then the mouse dies a week later. Yeah. You love my silent stare? It's trauma. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. It's stuff that you don't really think about until you're like an adult and you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not good. Wait a minute, my parents are kind of psychopaths. Now hold on a second. I don't think that's right. I don't know how many hamsters I had as a child that were not taken great care of. Probably 2 or 3. But I had a hamster as like a 13, 14-year-old. And I realized around then that hamsters have to be taken care of. So that hamster did not die a horrible, untimely death. And hamster, I don't know what it died of, but it probably died of old age. Just patting myself on the back there. I took great care of that hamster. You think my parents maybe kind of suck, just to guess. Maybe kind of a lot. Maybe kind of a lot. Hard to believe that the people that don't care about animals are kind of bad parents too, but you would be correct. Is that too heavy for stream? Hamsters are not good pets for kids. Nothing's a good pet for a kid. You don't buy a pet for your child. That is your child's sole responsibility. Until your child is at least like 14. Until your child has a fully developed frontal cortex. You don't do that. That pet's gonna die a horrible, untimely death. Maybe a bug. Maybe a bug. Then again, it depends on what kind of bug. Because I had isopods for a while as a grown-up. And they died because I didn't keep their enclosure humid enough. And I felt really bad. Like, even goldfish are a big responsibility. Just don't get your kids pets. You want to pick caterpillars that turn into butterflies and let them go? Oh yeah, that's nice. Isn't it common in Japan for kids to go and like raise beetles? That would be nice. Raising beetles from grubs. I should do that. I want a beetle. That's pretty cool. If they eat beetle jelly, I want a beetle. Those things are like also expensive. Oh. Anyways, I wanted to end stream before we got on this tangent. What set me on this tangent? What the hell? There's like something wrong with me. Oh, Odessa's streaming. Odessa's playing Jump King. Let's go say hi to Odessa. Let's go raid my wife. Raid. Vampirate Odessa. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I've been missing this. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your week. I'll be live again on Sunday. I'll be tweeting about it. Probably playing Frog Detective if I had to guess. I'm glad to be back to streaming. I'm really glad. This is fun. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. I see you guys around. Bye!